Hey guys, today we're going to work with taking apart tens to subtract. Okay, so this is similar to our making a 10 to add strategy, but slightly different because of course we're subtracting. Okay, so this is lesson 2 of chapter 4. So open up to page 229 in your math book to follow along. Okay, so for this first page it says there are 56 leaves on a tree. 22 leaves fall off the tree. How many leaves are left? Okay, and then they want us to show 56 leaves, okay, using base 10 blocks, which are the sticks for 10. So I'm going to do 5 sticks to show 50, and 6 cubes, my ones, to show 6. Okay, then it says take apart 22 into tens and ones. Okay, and then subtract the tens from 56. So we have, this is 22, okay? So taking away our tens, we're going to cross one out because we're taking it away, and then of course taking 2 away. So then you're left with 3 tens and 4 ones, okay? So to show this in numerical, which means the digits, the numbers, right? So 22 is 2 tens and 2 ones. Okay, so then we want to pull out the tens first. So 56 minus 2 tens, which is 20. Okay, so 56 minus 20, so we're only having to take away our tens, is going to be 36, because that 50 minus 20 is 30, and we leave our ones alone. And then we're going to have 36 take away the ones to get 34, so then our answer is 34. Okay? So let me show you how we do that a little more clearly. Okay, so you can take apart numbers to subtract. So find 35 minus 13, take apart a number to make a 10, then subtract. So with 35, take away 13. The first thing we're going to do is split 13 into its tens and ones. Okay, so a lot of you were trying to do this with adding, which didn't quite work because you were trying to make a 10. But this way, if you're breaking down in tens and ones, is a lot easier to subtract. So then you take away the tens first. So 35 minus 10 in this case is going to be 25 because it's just 10 less. If you need a hundreds chart to help you, remember you have a hundreds chart in your math tools section of your binder that you can use to kind of move down and up, because remember, if you put your finger on 35, if you go up one box, that's 10 less, right? And then if you were doing more tens. All right, so then you have to take what's left, 25, and then get rid of that other part, the ones. And then it's much easier. 25, 3 less than 25 is 22. So then your answer is 22. Okay? So the same thing, you're always going to break it into its tens and ones to subtract. So 12, first thing, you have 10 and 2. So think about when we decompose numbers, that's really what we're doing here, right? So then you take away the tens first. So 64 minus 10 is going to be 54. Again, just that 10 less. And then you take that 54 and get rid of the ones that are left. So 54 minus 2 is 52. So 64 minus 12 is 52. Okay? So same thing with this other one. 45 minus 24. Let's break down that 24 into 20 and 4. Get rid of the tens first. So 45 minus 20 is going to be 25. Then you bring down that 25 and take away what's left, that 4. So 25 minus 4 is 21. So then 45 minus 24 is 21. Okay? So explain how you decide what to subtract when working with these problems. So we decide that we subtract the smaller number first of all, because that's what we're taking away. And then you take away the tens first. You always take away the tens first because it just makes the numbers smaller and a lot easier to work with. So that's how we decide what to subtract. We decided to subtract the tens and then the ones that are left over because it just makes the number easier to work with. Okay, so I know this can be a little more of a tricky strategy, just like it was when we added. So I'm going to do part of your independent practice with you. So 47 minus 26. The first thing you're going to do is break apart your 26 into 20 and 6. Okay? So to take away the tens first, you have 47 minus 20, which is 27. Okay? Then you bring down that 27 and just take away the ones that are left. So 6. So 27 minus 6 is 21. So 47 minus 26 is 21. Okay? So really the hardest part is just remembering the order, but as long as you break apart, then do tens, then do ones, it should be fine. So 77 minus 43. So breaking 43 up into 40 and 3. Take away the tens first. 77 minus 40 is 37. Then you bring down that number and just subtract the ones that are left. So that 3. So 37 minus 3 is 34. So 77 minus 43 is 34. Okay, try these two on your own. After the video, I'm going to do one word problem with you to kind of show you how to work through it on this way as well. Alright, so Kara has 28 sticks of sidewalk chalk. She lets her friend borrow 11 of them. How many sticks of chalk does Kara have now? Okay, so we have, I'm going to do it over here, 28 minus 11. Okay, we're going to break that 11 up into 10 and 1. And then we're going to say 28 minus 10 because we want to take away the 10s first, so it's going to be 18. And then 18 minus 1 is 17. So then my answer is 17. Okay, so it's the same exact thing. And showing this work is important. You will lose points if you just have the answer or if you've done, a different way, just because the whole point of this lesson is to learn how to do it this way. Okay, so make sure you're showing your work and how you got your answer. Okay, so finish these two and these two in your independent practice, and then of course do your homework. Same thing, you're going to take apart the number to make a 10, then subtract, and you have some word problems and things to work with. Okay, so as always, do your best and try your hardest. Have a great day.